Hello everyone, thanks for coming back to our Mcmc world. In this video, we will introduce the core components of the Mcmc optimizer. They are the item and the item component. Item is the primary object that the Mcmc optimization process would invoke. It defines how the optimizer takes the moving actions and how to evaluate the cause. It is the container that contains all the data that the Mcmc optimizer would use. Select a game object and add the item to it. 4 item components will also be added to this game object automatically. There are transformer, precision, rotation, and scale. As those data or the item components are very common for the 3D objects, we will introduce the item component later. The method could define the item catalog or for the other purpose, for example, movable and player. In the Save the Values section, you can use the Preview button to preview what kind of the data will be saved. Item Components section is the collection of those item components attached to this item. Only the contents of the item components will be promoted to the saved values. This mechanism will give you the ability to form your data structure flexible. GUID is the identifier of the item. It should be unique. Our framework will handle this carefully. In case, we also provided a set of tools to help with debugging the GUID. Invoke the findConflict function to find the duplicated GUID. If any, you will see the results are non-empty. Note that when you duplicate an inactivated item, the GUID of the item would not be regenerated. This means the GUID will be conflicted. You should regenerate the GUID manually. Item component is a data container that stores the single type of the value for the item. Each item component contains an attribute and a value. Item component works well with our frameworks, such as a solution and recorder. This means you don't need to take care about the saving and the loading actions. Item component will take care of it. Transformer is a particular item component. It bounds the unity transformer's precision, rotation, and scale. It also caches the precision, rotation, and scale to other item components, so you can easily access its data using the caches. This example shows you how to create your item component. You can select the attribute provided by our Smart Suggestion Engine, or add a new attribute for this item component. You also can preview this new item component in the Item Components section and the Save the Values section. It seems the framework doesn't support saving any Unity object reference, so that the paired item component will fill this gap. Instead, it uses a GUID to map the Unity game object attached to the item component. You can use the paired item component to build the relationship among the items. By default, we provided a set of the item components for the framework, such as the int, string, flow, vector-free, and continuum, and their list, dictionary, and hash set format. This is all for this video. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.